And why, hello everybody. Today I thought we'd be doing something a little bit different. Now, as you guys can see, there is indeed a starter home right in front of me, and I am actually going to be trying to renovate this house. I cannot delete any walls, I can't really add any walls, so I can't extend it, unless it's like to do with like this type of wall. I can delete this wall, but literally if it's based off of a room, I can't delete it. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour. So, dining room, living room, kitchen with what looks like mouldy pizza, bedroom, and of course a little closet, and lastly a bathroom. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't know exactly why the toilet paper is across here, because you won't be able to reach it, so. But I actually can't remember if I have actually tried to do this one. I think I have renovated before. Let me just double check. Okay, so from what I'm seeing, I have not done this challenge, which I literally thought I did, but never mind. But that's absolutely fine because I get to show you guys something new. I mean, it's not really new. A ton of YouTubers have done this before, but we're not going to talk about that. So I think we should get started. I have no idea what we're even going to do. I normally start off with the outside, but to be honest, I kind of want to get started on the inside because I'm absolutely awful landscape and all that. So, by the way, we also can't move any of the windows, so we're going to try our best to kind of work with what we have. So, any old stuff we will be basically putting out here, because then we can use them without wasting money. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to move the kitchen here and move the door here. I don't know, we'll see how that plans out. We'll see. So like I said, the only wall that I can actually get rid of is this one. So bye. And we're going to get rid of all of these ugly curtains because ew. You know what, I'm going to make it a little bit more challenging. We're not actually going to be moving the door. I completely forgot what that was even called. And even though I said I wasn't moving any windows, I can add some because the bathroom doesn't even have one. What type of bathroom does not have a window? I mean, there's actually quite a few in real life bathrooms that don't have windows, but anyways, I don't like this ugly yellow colour, so we're gonna make all of this white, okay? Because you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong with white, and even if you think it is plain and simple, you can easily just completely change it with pictures. Very easy. I'm actually debating whether to add this back, to be honest. Nah, I don't want to. We're gonna get rid of that pizza for sure, because that is triggering. And you know what? We're actually gonna make it a little bit more fancy. Instead of having the wall here and a little fence here, we're gonna add some pillars to make it a little bit more open, but also a little bit more fancy, because who doesn't love a good old fancy house? Okay, I'm only going to do about that many because I don't want to make it too much. Okay, we're just going to make it plain white, so why not? We're just going to make it plastic for now, and if we do see any other material that I like more, then I will just use that. I'm not going to lie, I kind of like the brown window because, I don't know, it kind of gives it a little bit of life there, so we are going to keep that. I think we might move the fridge this side. I don't know. Should we move it this side like that? That looks weird. We're just going to move it back to where it was. And then I think we should actually change these because, not gonna lie, it's not a fan favourite. Okay, which counters should we go for? I think we should go for nice cheap ones because who doesn't love the word cheap? We all love the word cheap, guys. You cannot deny it. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is a very similar layout to what it was before, but we are also going to add some tall shaker cabinets, and obviously we need a microwave in here, so we're going to add one there. I'm actually going to move this one I'm going to put that one there, so you can still see out the window. I'm going to put this one here, and of course we need a glass one. So who doesn't love a glass little cabinet? And then of course we need a hood. Just gonna get a nice cheap one because why not? Like I said, who doesn't love nice cheap ones? Like, hello, I do. Okay, I think it is time to finally colour this because I'm not gonna lie, it does not look great. We are going to change this white, I think, and we're gonna change it to marble. Okay, this is looking somewhat cute. I know it looks white right now, but trust me, it will come to life very, very soon. We're not going to fully decorate this, like fully detail it. We're just kind of going to go with whatever we can. So we're just going to go into kitchen and see what they basically have that we can add in here. I know we can add a few plates, so let's try and get some plates in here. It's going to be so hard. Normally you need to open this, but I do not want to do that, I'm not going to lie. There we go, we've got some plates in there. We're not going to talk about how it's going through. Got some bowls. Oh my god, why can't I do this? Okay, there we go, we've got some bowls. That is something. I hate that they are not level though. Are you level now? We're going to call it even, why not? And then, of course, you want some cups. Why is this so hard? I'm just going to have 3. That will do, that will do. I'm not colouring them white because that will be way too much white. And I can't. Now we're going to get a trash can. Since when is there a paddle trash can? When did this come here? We've had this one, which is a pedal one, and this one, but I've never seen that one. It's tiny though, we don't want a tiny one. We're going to go with this one, because why not? Okay, that is pretty much the kitchen. We're just going to look at a few appliances, aka microwave, because who doesn't have a microwave? Come on guys, what's going on here? We're going to add a cute little kettle area, basically where you make your tea and stuff. You need a cute little tea section. You need outlets, guys. I know I said I wasn't detailing, but I can't help myself with outlets. And then we need placement mats. We're just going to get a simple one and colour it oyster because it is just such a cute colour. Okay, and then we're going to add the tea and the sugar. This area is pretty much done and I just think it's so cute. We're going to do linen for tea bags. I know there is no actual tea bags. Please do not come for me. Obviously going to do coffee and then white for sugar. See, look how cute that is. Cute little tea area, guys. Who doesn't love a cute little tea area? Is there anything else I need? I actually think that's everything. You know what? I actually forgot one thing. We're going to have to move this. We forgot one very important thing. A sink. How do you forget a sink? Come on, guys. What is going on? What is going on? This is a very British house, by the way. And there we have it. Redo the tea station. So cute. Now we need a sink. I can't believe I forgot a sink. We're gonna do this one. This looks cute. I'm obviously kidding, guys. I know that is an outdoor sink. I'm thinking either this dual one or a normal kitchen sink. I don't know. I use both. I think I'll do this one. I think we should have a gold thing. I'm obviously kidding, that does not match at all. Okay, I believe that's pretty much our kitchen done. We just need a light. Not gonna lie, these are ugly lights, but they are very bright, so we are gonna go with it. And this is what it looks like. It doesn't look too bad. Yet again, I'm not doing too much to it as I just don't want to detail as much. Obviously, my favourite part is definitely the tea area because look how cute it is. And now for this. We're going to have to speed this up because, not going to lie, I don't have much time. And I'm not going to lie, I also really like the stripes. So I'm going to keep the stripes, but I'm going to make it white. Yet again, you can do so much with the colour white. So much. We're obviously not going to keep that TV because what the? I actually don't think we're going to keep much, except for maybe this table. We're going to have to think about the table. I actually quite like this little console table, so we're probably going to keep that. We don't want too big of a TV, so I think we should go for this one. That's cute. And now we need curtains. We're going to go with the dual curtains because I really love these ones. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. We're going to place that back, and we're obviously going to have this back because we're going to try and keep it as same as possible, if that makes sense. And obviously we're going to colour this exactly the same as well because hello. We're obviously going to copy these because who doesn't love a good curtain. As for the rug though, I kind of want to have one of these because it looks so cute. I'm not sure about the colour though. Not sure about the colour. And I also do want to kind of make it a bit smaller. I actually feel like this is more of a bedroom type of thing, so we're just going to move that back. See, this is more of a living room thing, but I'm not sure about the yellow. Can you change the colour? You can't change the colour, that's disappointing. I am disappointed. Okay, Bloxburg, it's literally almost February. Why is there still Christmas stuff out? What is going on? There's a kitchen mat, so cute. Let's have one of those. Make it, oh, too bright if it's white. See, look how cute that is. Is that in centre though? That's the question. I think it was. Anyways, I'm actually not sure about this. I'm not gonna lie. We'll keep it anyways. We'll keep it anyways. I think we're gonna get this one. We'll keep the colours. I do quite like the colours. It's just the material that's ugh. See, the small flower one isn't too bad because it kind of looks like a real carpet. Kind of. Like, just don't look closely. You know what I mean? Like, just don't look closely. Not gonna lie, I kind of want this one on this wall. And I can add pictures here. Oh, girl, it looks so cute. You actually need a coffee table. Could have a traditional one. We could have a traditional one. Already the same colour, which is great. We kind of want to make it look cutesy. So, why is there so many cars going past my house today? You know what? That's cute. That's cute. I do actually really like this. I'm not gonna lie. But the pink flower pot is just not doing it for me. So, yet again, we're just going to go with oyster because I like the colour oyster, don't judge me. Why is the ceiling concrete? We're going to change it to plastic. You know what? I actually kind of have an idea. I don't know if I will do it or not. We're going to try it anyways because why not? I'm going to do that instead because it just makes sense with what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna have to do this, but I believe we can move it anyways with the transform tool. I just kind of want to make it a bit more, I guess. I'm thinking we make them all linen, unless it looks weird. That looks weird. What if we do this as like a cute little archway? Okay, I see you. Now I want to add more because this looks plain, but I don't know where I'd put it. So we're going to keep decorating for now and we will come back to that. Maybe, I might not. You know what, we're going to add some of these because I'm not going to lie, I can't be bothered to be doing like all the... I was going to say I can't bother to do all of the, what's it called? Decals, but there's not many posters that I like. I only like one of them. That's tiny. Can you resize this actually? No. How disappointing. You know what, we're gonna go with this. I do this in pretty much all of my houses. Do not ask me why. I just do. And obviously these will be changed, so do not panic, guys. Not gonna lie, I'm not liking the bookshelf there. Not liking it at all. I'm gonna take that back actually. We're gonna keep the lamp. I'm gonna get a new bookshelf because I want a bookshelf there, but that's not like, it's not up to my standards. Yo, we're gonna have this one. I have never used this one, so I think this is literally just a perfect opportunity. And I'm not gonna lie, it's cute. And of course we need more surface decor just to make it a little bit more full. Oh my god, that's so cute. But I can't add it. You're joking. This one kind of fits. Kind of. Not very. Oh, that's annoying. We'll go with... That is tiny. Since when is that a surface decor? That's huge. We're going to have a cute little heart, because home is where the heart is, guys. We're going to have some... I don't like that there, actually. We're going to have a concrete frog, and we're going to call it Fred. So we've got Fred there. I'm not going to change the colour of that. Fred comes as he comes, guys. Can you actually rescale these? Because that will look so cute. No, you cannot. Disappointment. Not gonna lie, there's literally nothing at all that you can add. How boring. I did really like this one, but you know what, we're gonna stick it there anyways. We're gonna put it there. Oh my god, you can't change the colour. That's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. I don't like it. We're just gonna keep it plain in our plants. Plants fix everything. Plants fix everything. See, that's so much better already. And we're actually going to move this because we're going to get a different one, because I'm not going to lie, I am not a plain Jane when it comes to all of the lights. I'm at least going to change one. Okay, and now we have to fix the sofa, because what is that? What is that? It looked like it came out of a bleeding junkyard. Or as in England we call it a tip. That came from a tip. Because what are those yellow pillows? Like, they literally came out of, like, it looked like someone peed on them. Okay, we're gonna change the colour. See, I like that they have a yellow sort of tint in it, but not a pea tint. So we're gonna go more of like a pinky colour. Is that cute? Probably not. Do I care? No. Because this is my house. You're in my house now. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I feel about the dark brown with light brown stuff and then dark brown. We're gonna keep it anyway because it does not look too bad, but I am just letting you guys know I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Obviously we've got to make it look like someone lives here, so we've got to have spilt coffee, because I'm not gonna lie, I also have never used this. I'm sorry. When I changed the colour to change the thing, why is it... Okay. It does not matter. It does not matter. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now, I think it is actually time we finally move on to here, because I'm not gonna lie, I am getting bored of the living room. And it's pretty much done anyways. We're not going to talk about it. I'm not in the mood. We're gonna steal this, like, oh my god, we need to do that outside. Oh my gosh. You know what? I do not want a dining table. We're gonna have a cute little, like, bar area. We're gonna custom make it because we can. We are not basic queens, okay? We are extra queens, even though this is from Basic Shapes, but we don't talk about that. And then we're gonna transform it. I don't know how high it actually needs to be, so I'm just gonna do it to the window or something. And I believe that's good. And what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna use one of these. We're gonna make it smaller. And then we just need to make this a little bit higher so it does kind of match up. And then we need to bring this out a little bit. Okay, that is literally perfect. Beautiful. And then obviously we need chairs. We need to make sure this actually is the perfect height, or if we need to make it lower, I'm gonna cry if we need to make it lower. Do we use stools? No. Do we use normal chairs? Yes. Okay, so I really like the rustic chair, so I'm going to go with a rustic chair because they're comfy, but also they are kind of giving dining room-ish. I know only one person lives here, but we're going to have 3 anyways. See how cute is that? That's so cute. And what else? We need more placement mats. Oh my god, I'm not even in the right section. Okay, I'm debating whether to have circle ones or not. Do we need a table runner? No. I think we're gonna go for these ones. And of course we're gonna go for the most iconic oyster. But why is it metal? I wondered why it looked gooey. It looked like poop. And yet again, we're just gonna add some cute little pictures. I'm gonna add these ones because I'm way too lazy. Of course we need more plants, guys. You cannot have enough plants. I forgot about the entryway. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. That's fine, it's fine. We're not gonna have a mental breakdown because we have to do extra work. It's not gonna happen. You know what? I know it says a bathroom mat, but trust me on this. This is gonna look so cute. We're gonna go on comfort because we obviously need the rustic bench because you need somewhere to take off your shoes, girl. And of course we need a rack. Okay, maybe it's called a hanger. Why did it just do that? I'm so confused. Oh, it's called a stand, of course. And of course we need keys. Just gonna leave our keys there. And of course we need a $300 coat because that is definitely something you have in a poor house. That's all for today. I will obviously be doing more, which will be in this video. So I'll probably see you guys either later today or tomorrow. We'll see. And we are indeed back, guys. I cannot believe how cute this actually looks. Look how cute it looks. Not gonna lie, it does look kind of basic, but that's kind of the vibe we're going for here. The kitchen, this little archway thing, it looks so cute, and oh my god, I just can't believe it. I am absolutely loving the shelf though. Even though it's empty, it's giving. It really is giving. Now, I think we actually need to add glasses in here because who doesn't love glasses? And there we go. I think that is actually this part done. I think we was finished with this anyways when we was like over here. I don't know, I can't remember. You know what, we're gonna have a silver key. Absolutely love that. I don't know if there's anything else I really want to add in here. I don't know. We're gonna move on to the bathroom. We're gonna move on to the bathroom because why not? I hate the disgusting yellow. Like, ugh, that is disgusting. And of course, we're actually just gonna get rid of this roof because this is a nasty roof anyways. Who wants a nasty roof? Not me. We're actually gonna move the light. And we're just gonna get rid of everything we're not gonna use. So bye, bye, and bye. I might be using these, so I will keep them. I will actually laugh if I forget that that is there. We're gonna colour it all the same because why not? I'm gonna move this a little bit because I hate the fact that it's touching the wall. Like, what? Okay, and moving on. What are we gonna start with? I think we should start with a shower because that is very important. I reckon we should go for this one. I actually feel like that's more of a grandma one. This is luxurious. We need this one. Or maybe we should go with one with a bath. I don't know. You know what? We're gonna go for our huge. We're gonna go with this one. And boom, it's coloured. You can see it's literally like just unreal. As weird as this will probably look, trust me on this, guys. Okay, we're not going to forget the toilet paper. We're going to put it on here because I just feel like that just fits. And then the sink will be over here. To say that this is a small bathroom, this is not too bad. I've never had this sink in my house before. So we're going to have one. We're going to be bougie, we're going to have two because we're greedy and we are one person that lives here and I don't care. Look how cute that looks. I can't believe it's actually pouring it down outside. But we need some mirrors now. Let's get some mirrors. I feel like a backlit mirror would actually like look so nice. We obviously need to change the colour of it. Just so then we don't have an actual like light in here, if that makes sense. Because I just feel like that it would just look tacky. Of course, we obviously need like towels and soaps, things like that. So we're going to pour soap there. Actually, that's more like a shampoo bottle, I guess. Even though we've got some now. But I'm actually going to use the OG one. Where's the OG one? There. We're going to use the glass one because that's cute. And then we're going to have a modern ring towel because who doesn't love a cute little towel? And then we're just going to have a stand outside. It's like the cute little shower. And then we're actually going to make our own shelf because why not? Who doesn't love a good little cute shelf? And we're just going to place it over here. That's the size of it. And now we're just going to colour it exactly the same because we need it to make it look like it is part of the shower. And we're basically just going to add body wash, shampoo, conditioner, things like that. I'm also going to add a shelf on here just to basically add like toilet roll and things like that. Okay, I think that is the bathroom done. I'm not 100% sure yet, but we will definitely come back to it if anything does need adding. But like I said, I kind of do want to keep going basic, not adding too much clutter because in a tiny home it can look like you are a hoarder and I don't want that. And now we're going to be moving on to the bedroom, which I am actually kind of excited for. We are going to get rid of all of this. And we will be keeping the wardrobe. We'll definitely be keeping the closet because why not? Yeah, again, we'll basically just be colouring everything white except for these blue walls, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what to do with them, but we will figure it out. Wait, I kind of forgot this. And like I said, I did kind of want to add a small window in the bathroom just because, I mean, it just makes sense too. So we're just gonna put it here so we can delete this. And we're just gonna put a blind on it because in the bathroom you don't have a curtain. I'm just gonna move this over here because I'm not gonna lie, I did kind of forget we was adding a window. We're gonna resize it, we're gonna make it a bit smaller. So you just need a little window like that, as weird as it looks, trust me. We're actually gonna make this a little bit lower. Like I said, as weird as it looks, just trust me on this. I think I'm actually gonna transform this and just put it right below it. Does that look weird, or do we just put it back? We're just gonna put it back. And of course we need a curtain. And we're gonna go with this because this is a lot cuter than whatever that is, or that. And that is the bathroom door. We're just gonna call that quits. Actually, moving on to the bedroom though, I actually don't know what colour to go for. I think we should actually pick a really nice, cute little design before we pick the colour. Wait, imagine this. I've never actually used this pattern before, so we're going to use it. I don't know if it will look good or not, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I don't like the gold. We're going to change the material. I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of want like some form of like forest green type of vibe in here, but I'm not sure if it will really work. So we will just stick to white, and I have no idea what type of material to use. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know we had this, but this is already hurting my eyes. I might go with this. We're gonna go with this for now, and I will just change it later on if I don't like it. As for the bed, obviously we're an absolute queen, so we obviously need a double bed because every queen deserves a double bed. Obviously we don't want it going through the wall, so we're just going to bring it forward about there. And there might be a little gap, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm gonna lie, not a huge fan of the pillows, so we're obviously going to be changing those a little later on, but we're just going to get the basics done for now. I am not very comfortable in my chair. My dog is literally stealing my bed. My chair, not my bed. Not gonna lie, we do kind of want a desk in here, or I keep doing desks in my house, so I'm thinking maybe like a cute little reading area instead. Obviously we need a door here. I absolutely love this door. I use it for like pantries and stuff, and it's so cute. What we are going to do is we're just going to place it there a second, and we're actually going to delete this so we actually have room to actually see what's going where. And don't worry, even though I did say I am not going to be demolishing any walls, I will be putting it back, don't worry. But let's see what we can use. I kind of want to make a fancy one. What is that? What is that? I didn't even realise we had anything like that. Okay, I have not been on build mode for a while because I'm not going to lie, I haven't even seen half of this. I think we're going to go for this one so we can change the colour, but obviously we want to kind of make our own little wardrobe thing. So we're going to go with that, and then I don't know if this will work or not. I really hope it does. We're going to have a semi-transparent cube just so I can still somewhat see it. And I wonder if you can actually place them on top. Oh, no, okay, you can't do that, okay. We're going to have to do it another way. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that so you can barely see it, and then we're going to place them on top. So you've got more clothes. Who doesn't want more clothes, guys? And then I'm going to do a normal cube about that wide, and we're just basically going to use that for a shelf. See, I've never done this before, so I don't know what I'm doing. And then we're going to make it bigger, and now we're going to be colouring it all. And then of course on the top you do want some like slippers and stuff, because who doesn't want some slippers? To make it more realistic, we're going to add socks on the floor, because why not? You know what, I kind of forgot, a laundry room. It's because basically Bloxburg does not do laundry rooms in the houses, so it looks like we're going to need to make some. And then we're going to basically get a box from storage and put them on top, make it look a bit more realistic. I think that's basically the wardrobe done. We just have plain white socks, guys. How cute! Now I'm literally just going to steal this and add books onto it. I might actually move this over here. This is the most expensive chair I've ever had in my life. but you know what? It's worth it because look how cute it is. Okay, I officially love this bathroom. Okay, I officially love this bedroom because what the what? It is obviously not that detailed. Okay, we need to add some details in here, but like, it's giving. Not gonna lie, the walls are kind of plain. It's giving plain Jane, guys. So we need to add something a little more. Okay, we've got some bedside tables because I don't know which side I'm going to be sleeping. I might want to sleep on both sides, like. So we're going to add some lamps. And now I don't know what to add, so we're just going to look into decorations and we're going to look in clutter. We're going to add some reading glasses because we're old. Not going to lie, there's not much that you can actually add. So I guess we can add an alarm clock. I have no idea how to work this, by the way. It keeps going off and it does get annoying. So I never really add them in my builds, but you know what? We're going to add it anyways. You know what? They added some records, so we're going to obviously add them. I absolutely love the fact that they added Sabrina Carpenter. I'm going to add some single ones. As weird as that looks, I also don't care. We're going to add those there. Oh my god, what do you mean I can't place them? You know what, we're going to add them against the wall, why not? And we're just going to add a record player somewhere, because I saw one and it looks really cute. I think it was in electronics. I don't think I'll be able to use this one, just because it is just way too big. It's more like a Victorian type of record player, so it just won't match. What the? Okay, Bloxburg has had an update that I haven't even noticed, because what is that? I think we're just going to get rid of this lamp, and we're just going to add, obviously, a normal light in here. We're just going to add the record player there. How cute! This looks so weird. We need more pillows. That is one thing I can't do, pillows, but you know what? We can do it anyway. We can do it anyway. That looks so much better. We're going to see if we can actually transform them. Oh god, why is that there? Okay, it disappears, that's good. Can we actually make them bigger? Oh my god, you can. I'm going to make them bigger. Oh. Just to kind of fill up a little bit more space. Why is one bigger than the other? Oh, we're going to go with that anyways, even though that one's bigger, I don't care. I'm going to add another one here. I think this one will actually be the last one. I don't want to make it too full. And also because I am awful with colouring, so we're just going to colour it white. And I think that is the bedroom pretty much done. And no, we did not change the colour of the floor because I'm not going to lie, I actually kind of like the colour of the floor, so we're going to keep it. Now it is time for the dreaded part, the outside, because what is that? What is that? Okay, we're just going to delete this because whoever uses paths nowadays is weird. They are absolutely weird. I'm not gonna lie, I'm just really tempted to just colour it all white. As I am just being absolutely lazy at the minute because I cannot be bothered to decide what type of material I want. So white it is. So that doesn't look too bad. I might need to add another light in here. I'm not sure. We will have to see when all that's done. I'm just gonna add one anyways. I'm just gonna copy this. Now for the dread part, the roof. Yeah, no, I don't like that. You know what, we are just going to go with a slanted roof. That makes more sense. I also don't like that, what's going on. You know what, we're just going to colour it exactly the same because we're basic and we like to. We're actually just going to change it because I don't like it. We're actually going to add cloudy grey in here because why not? You know what, we're just going to attempt a gable roof because a slanted roof is just not working out. No, that's not too bad. Okay, and now we're going to add some more trim, and obviously the wall trim will be brown. I love how the outside is dark and you go inside and it's just like basically white. I'm not going to lie, I actually can't remember if the first part I was on my neighbourhood. And I kind of got to go on it in this part, so oops. And we're not going to do like the inny corners because that is just pointless. Place them here, give it a little bit more structure. See, that's cute, I think. Kind of. I don't know how I feel about that. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. That looks a little better, to be honest. I might colour it all white. As much as I did love the brown, it just didn't suit the outside at all. So I did kind of change it all. And I think it does look a little bit better. But I don't know. We're going to do a little bit more landscaping. I'm just kind of see how it looks. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to go onto my neighbourhood because it has green grass on there, so we're going to see how it looks better. And we are back. You know what? It does kind of look a little bit better, I'm not going to lie. So we're just going to add some landscaping, and I'm not going to lie, I do kind of want my own little farm. So we're just going to add some planters. We're going to add a few onions. We're going to add a few carrots. And some strawberries. We're just going to add a few stones. And we need a fence now. I feel like this one would look really nice. We're actually going to move this a little bit. Then we're going to add some berry bushes because who doesn't love berry bushes? And we're also going to add some watermelon and pumpkins as well. You can't add watermelon in this, we will have to find something else to add. We're going to add some berry bushes over here. You know, we're going to add some mushrooms because we are weirdos. Oh my god, that's tiny. If that's tiny and you can rescale it, imagine how small you could actually get. Oh, is that the smallest you can? Wow, why does it get so big? Now I kind of want to see how big these can get. Oh, the same pretty much. Oh, this can actually get bigger. That's so weird. Whoa! These can be huge. No, I actually think that's enough for this side. We're not going to add any more. Just going to add a few more steps. And then over here, I don't know, I think we should just add some grass pieces because I'm lazy. I might just kind of redo it, this little section later on. I don't know, I'll let you guys know, but I think I have been recording for too long now because this second part is over an hour long right now, so I have a lot of editing to do. Just don't mind that. We're not going to talk about that. So anyways guys, this is the house. Obviously it does not look amazing outside. I'm not going to lie, I could have done way better. This looks absolutely awful, but we're not going to talk about it. So this is the amazing garden. I do actually quite like this bit, but I could have done so much better, but I'm lazy, so we're not going to talk about this section of the garden. By the way, I do apologise, I'm still learning how to use FreeCam, don't judge me. So we're going to go inside, and this is what it looks like so far. We're not going to talk about how... We're just going to pretend there's pictures there, okay? We're just going to pretend. Living room and... Oh, that's not the living room. Bedroom and the kitchen. Ooh. The bedroom, it actually doesn't look too bad. Does not look too bad at all. I actually kind of want to go and open this, so we're just going to leave that till we can open it. And then obviously this is the bathroom. So let's go inside and actually see exactly... Oh. Let's see exactly what that closet looks like, because this was actually my favourite part. Look how cute that is. Like, I actually custom made this. Like, if you guys want to steal this idea, you are more than welcome to, because this actually looks so cute. Oh my god. I could have coloured and decorated it a little bit better, but yet again, I'm lazy. And I absolutely love this little archway thing to get into the kitchen. It does look a lot better from the original, but yet again the garden could have been so much better, and so could have the roof, but we're going to take it as a win. We're going to take it as a win. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you like, subscribe, share and turn on post notifications so you guys will be notified every single time I upload, which is more than likely going to be every Thursday at 2 PM, which it has been lately. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you comment down below what videos you guys want to see as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.